Hi, hello, welcome back to another Onkruid video, welcome back to another Noita video, welcome back to another daily run attempt. My mousepad is awfully sticky. Spitterbolt, bombs, polymorphine potion. You know that polymorphine potion is going straight down the drain and getting replaced by water at the earliest convenience. But I might give it... No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say I give it a little shot because I am never gonna give it a shot. It will just be my demise instantly. You know it, I know it. I think everybody almost knows it. Let's just throw it down here. This seems like a safe space. I don't think many monsters will come up here. I don't think I will come back up here once I travel down. I'm quickly gonna look at whether my microphone audio is recording. I'll look at it after emptying out this entire flask. A process over which I am talking for some reason, so you guys have to see all of it. I guess you don't have to. Yeah, okay, that microphone is on. If you didn't catch it, I recorded a 22-minute Diablo 3 video where, for some reason, OBS was like, you know, we see that your Trust USB microphone is plugged in, but maybe you don't want to use it? I got you, fam. You don't want to use it, right? Yeah, you don't want to use it. And they were like, cool. We know that you don't want to use it, so we will exclude it from your recording. And that's that. That's pretty much a story of how I almost committed seppuku. It was quite close. I gave myself the benefit, gave life the benefit of the doubt in the end. In the end, I was like, you know, maybe there is something to this hot garbage flaming mess after all, and maybe I should give it one more chance. I'm not talking about Daft Punk, because the song is not even one more chance, it's one more time. So that pretty much sums up why I was not talking about Daft Punk. Let me just travel right up here and light myself on fire real quickly. What is this spell? A dropper bolt, a very heavy explosive bolt. Let's see it. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know how proficient we will be able to use it because it looks quite hard to aim, but I will definitely try. Friday today. Quite a busy day at work. 6 clients in total, which is quite a lot. 3 more tomorrow on a Saturday. On a Saturday, I hear you say? Yes, on a Saturday. I am one of those crazy motherfuckers that also works on Saturday. That's gonna be the end of the week though. It better be. I have seen a client on Sunday before. Online that is, but still like made time in my schedule to see him on Sunday, which is quite some dedication in my opinion. I don't know what you guys feel about that. Can we get like anything other than an explosive font, maybe? I mean, just like for shits and giggles, something that's actually usable and deals damage? Or is that like too much to ask? You, sir, you are about to die a very painful death. My sessions went a-okay today. I had a bit of trouble concentrating in the afternoon and rise or the size of the moon, but that was because of some personal reasons that I don't need to get into right at this second. You don't need to worry about them. Wow, the whole gang is down here. Maybe we should try and kick this down there to get some trick kills. I don't want them to kill me. But there is quite a lot of gold if I can get some trick kills here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it definitely cost us a lot of health, but I think we also got a lot of gold from it. We just now make sure that we use the remainder, the little remainder of health that we have left to its fullest extent. And not randomly die because of some explosives or melee attacks. I think we should be fine. Get out of here. No, please, just make this explode. Yes, thank you. And I think I'm just gonna leave. 340 gold, that's something to sneeze at very lightly, you know? It is still something to sneeze at, but you don't need to sneeze at it too directly. 60 for just this, that's something we're definitely gonna buy, right? And we are immediately gonna do it like this and like this. That should be fine. And then we'll create 2 usable ones. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be better. This is not a shuffle one, but it needs some mana. This is just like, this is gonna deal some damage, I think. So I think right now we are in the money already. Hearts bestow more maximum health. You take no damage from melee attacks. Let me get no damage from melee attacks because I know that it will provide some difficulty. I have the tendency to kind of move up way too up close and personal to enemies sometimes, and this prevents me from taking damage from that. I can literally just stand here, and the shotgun guy is no longer... Oh, okay, don't move away from him though. If you stand close enough, he is no longer able to do anything against you. How is our wand doing in terms of damage? I think there's still some work on it. It's not perfect, but it already has... It has the base potential to do something, you know? To kind of make him tingle. If that makes any sense. I don't think it does, because I don't even know what it means to make him tingle, but it sounded quite nice in my head. Sometimes that's all that needs to happen, you know? It needs to sound nice in your head, and that's reason enough to say it. Kind of, I think, the philosophy a lot of politicians in a lot of countries actually function with. If it sounds nice in my head, I should say it. Most of the time... Wow, that guy just kamikazed himself to death. Most of the times that is like the baddest of them all in terms of approaches and in terms of hyper pop techno songs that take TikTok by storm. Because what makes sense in their head more often than not makes absolutely no sense at all to any sane person. Did I just call any politician in the world an insane person? Maybe. Do I regret it? No. I'm not that big into politics. If you have not noticed yet, if you have been an avid viewer of the Onkruid channel for a while, you know this. You especially know it also from the Battle for Middle Earth days. I vividly remember having like a late night ASMR video. ASMR because my parents were sleeping and I didn't want to wake them up. ASMR video of just being like, yeah, fuck the system, pretty much. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely just gonna take this. More vulnerable to projectile damage? Sign me up anytime. Maybe I should get rid of one of the spells and just have one spell that always triggers, because I feel like right now we are doing ourselves a disservice. But as I was saying, a late night video where I was talking in almost complete silence about how school sucks and the system should be different, and I don't just want to work a job until I have to retire, and there's more to life than that, and blah 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 blah, a whole bunch of that like teenage anarchist bullshit. Acceleration, don't mind if I sip it out down completely. Hello, Mr. Shotgun Man, you're no match for me because I move fast right now. At this specific point in time, I think I shouldn't be afraid of reds because I can't be damaged by melee damage. Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. This spell, as soon as we are able to connect that to our wand, we will be in the money. So all we need to do is get out of this floor, for which I'm going to ignore that turret, because I just don't like dealing with turrets, to be honest. And then as soon as we get out of this floor, we will be able to construct a monstrosity that actually helps us deal some damage. Make sure we don't die before that, though. Dodge these explosives or kill them before they reach us. It's important, but I don't want that gold. What is this? Runestone of Light. What about if I just throw it across the map, huh? What will happen then? I have no idea. It's emitting some kind of radar wave. I don't even want to deal with it. I have no idea what it does. Okay, it's time to start moving down and do it quickly because my health points are deteriorating. I guess if I want to move down, I shouldn't like be exploring new areas, but I should go back the way I came. I already explored where I know there will not be that many enemies remaining. Just like right here, find a nice little path, completely ignore and disregard that worm and all the enemies over here. This does not seem like a path I explored at all. But I think the worm kind of provided us with a way out, or at least in my dreams he did. This is where we were. This is where the Runestone of Light is still emitting its beams. Please, no, not a sniper. Anything can end my run, but not a sniper. Too many sniper bullets have ended my run. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that I moved through 50 different enemies at that point in time. At that specific point in time right there, and I'm just gonna try and move along. Is there like a way down somewhere, please? Let's drop some bombs. My projectile duplicated. Don't blow yourself up. I did not blow myself up, but I kind of flew into a shotgun bolt, I guess. It kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. There was something to that run for sure, and we kind of threw it away. We had it in us, and we blew it. Look at me using my fucking crystals. I normally never use them, or at least not proficiently, or efficiently, or whatever you want to call it. Almost use it to blow myself up there, which in some people's opinion might be inefficient use. Not in mine though. I would like to live a little bit longer, not only in Noita but like in real life. Give me a couple more years, please. Especially some years where I maybe can really follow my passion project and I don't have to be working this much. because I am still working quite a lot. In my humble opinion, other people might think of that differently. If you ask me, I'm still putting in hours. Hours that I would love to put into YouTube, put into music, put into learning. I guess I'm kind of learning at my job. I'm learning about people's lives every day, but you understand what I'm saying. That's like not the type of learning I specifically... Well, I do enjoy it. I enjoy my job, but it's not the type of learning I am trying to mention right now, which is more of the type of like self-development learning, learning to become a better person, learning skills. That's kind of the type of learning I would really, really like to invest more time into. Read a lot of books, read a lot of articles. I really don't have any time at all to read articles anymore, and I find that very sad because it was one of the parts of the education that I enjoyed, even though sometimes it really sucked and it took up way too much of your time. It was always like... Afterwards, you realize how nice of an experience it is to just be able to read some articles. That's an interesting want location right there in the wall down there. I'll buy it because it's exactly what I wanted last time around. But I think other than that, Homebringer teleport, no thank you. Is this egg with trigger? Summon hollow egg with trigger, right? But it's gonna have like an amount of bullets. All of these... Oh, it doesn't have an amount of bullets. That's cool. That's cool. I don't think we'll ever be able to like use it, but it is cool. What I think I am gonna do though is just replace this spell like this. Yeah, because I love to have this as a starting spell. It deals a lot of damage and fires 3 projectiles as well. Permanent shield is a no-brainer. It's just like such a great spell. Not really a spell, I guess, more like a passive upgrade, a perk. Where did all this water come from? I guess we are headed into a wet zone, which is what I would also say while entering the pantaloons of your dear old mother. There's 2 books I am reading at the moment if I make the time to read, which I try to do, but not to the extent I really would actually love to. One of them is still The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan, the first book in the Wheel of Time series, which I am enjoying a lot. I expected to enjoy it, but it's to an even larger extent than what I could have dreamt of, to be honest. And it might sound a little bit over the top, but it's literally how I feel like. Because I thought like... You know, it's another fiction book. I've read Lord of the Rings, I've read Harry Potter, I've read all the Inheritance Cycle books from Christopher Paolini, the Aragon books, if you will. I've had my fair share of fantasy books, especially high fantasy books. It won't be able to intrigue me anymore. But nothing was further from the truth. I think I realized that a bunch of the other authors I just mentioned and that wrote books that I have read took so much inspiration from this fella, from Robert Jordan and the way he writes books, that it really is like an eye-opener. All of a sudden all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I understand how they got their inspiration, and it clearly is just by what this guy wrote. And the other book that I am reading is Liefde in Verhouding by a Dutch psychologist, Dutch/American. It's all about people cheating in relationships. And like the reasons why, the impact on both parties, the impact on other people, the aftermath, how to like decide what you want to do with your relationship afterwards. Very, very interesting stuff, to be honest. Now this also looks like very interesting stuff. Holy shit. Can we see that again, please? Yeah, okay, we found something. I can assure you that. I kind of hoped for this wand to be cool because it was in such an encasing, which I normally never get to enter. But yeah, that's interesting. This also looks interesting. Just okay, we have some cool wands here. I don't know if those projectiles will damage us, but I don't necessarily want to fuck around and find out. They explode. It's a giant firebolt. A giant firebolt that has a linear arc attached to it. We're gonna have to be a little bit careful. There's another one of these packaged ones here, but I feel like now we have all our eyes on the prize, right? Because this one right here that we found really has... It packs a punch. I'll say it like that. And you, Mr. Ice Wizard, you are not gonna be able to deter me from finishing this run. I make a promise to you. I'm gonna play my best from now on. I'm really gonna try and progress and just use this wand for it because I feel like it has the potential to bring us far already. I'm not gonna spend too much time exploring all the zones and potentially dying. Hello, Mr. Snowman. I'm gonna make sure that I use this wand and use it good. Use it well. Fire some giant fireballs at their face. Get rid of this sniper with that giant fireball. Oh, if that would have exploded while they were down there, I would have been a happy camper. It for some reason also makes enemies disappear whenever I kill them, which is kind of a cool little effect. No idea why it does that, but that's all fine. Give me some gold and then just beam me up right to the next level, please. I'm not gonna stick around. I'm not gonna find out. There was a worm there, which might fall on top of our head if he digs through the ground. I feel like we have not had that much contact with worms. I'm not gonna touch anything. Even though I see this timer spell right here, I don't want to mess up anything I have at this moment. What do we have? Always cast. A random always cast spell is added to the wand in your hand. It's so cool. It's so random, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to ruin the wand. I know it's a pussy attitude. We could have also done it with another one, but I think seeing everywhere is a large perk, especially to me. I do have the tendency to just randomly dash into locations and then be like the surprised Pikachu meme whenever there is like a whole bunch of enemies down there that I didn't expect to see. This is not just bouncing burst, right? No, it's another spell. Alright, and we're in trouble. Just like that, we're in heaps of trouble because I blew something up in my own face. Oh, there's a cool little drill here. Okay, careful now. Don't throw it away. Whatever you do, don't throw this run away. Please, I beg you. That guy is holding a wand that seems scary. Alright, they blew each other up. I think it's safe. Do I want to explore what that guy's wand has to offer? It casts minecarts. Yeah, no thank you. That's not really what we're looking for. What I am looking for is just safe passage to the nearest, like, healing crystal. Because I don't... Oh yeah, we're already here. We're already here. Okay, just head through. Head through. You don't need anything else. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. There we go. Okay, okay, and we're through. We don't need to buy any of these. Always costs what? Oil trail? No thank you. Ooh, that arrow spell is nice. Air spell doesn't matter at all, and these all seem way too complicated. Give me something. I think this is a great one. Concentrated spells. Yes, 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 yes. This is a great... Oh yeah. Okay, we're in the money. I'm gonna say it as it is. We are in the goddamn money. This one looks like a fucking trident of the seas. Poseidon dropped it down here. Meteor. It sounds too interesting to let go. But I'm gonna... I might not use it. If I use it, please tell me to be careful with it. Not that you can tell me anything. I mean, you can tell me in the comments to be careful with it, but I will only read it after this video has been uploaded, so it's a little bit ass backwards. I'm not gonna fight you, I think, my man. What is this? Fireball? No, that's boring. I hope that Commander doesn't chase me. Oh, there's another one down here, so now I desperately hope that he doesn't chase me. Alright, we have the damage to get rid of them, though. But I need my mana to recharge sometimes. One thing I need to pay attention to, don't get greedy and dash down just to get some more gold. We don't need more gold at this point in time. There's a whole bunch of things exploding and I don't actually want to deal with most of them. So I think I'm just gonna try and get up to the high ground a little bit again. Try and keep an overview of the situation. That commander dropping down is the best thing that could have happened to my life. I want to actually use the meteor, but I don't want to cause my own demise. So I'm gonna just slowly but surely have my mana recharge a bit. And then fire some nice bolts at him. There we go. I saw the gold drop, but I know that I don't need to chase that gold. It's okay if I can pick it up like this. That's absolutely fine. But I don't need... Okay, that guy is dead as well. I don't need to chase gold into the abyss. It's not that needed for me. I have quite an allowance for myself, you know? There's a little froggy here whom I don't want to give the chance to actually hurt me. Just move along. I feel like the left side, even though there is a bunch of enemies here, still seems to be a little bit less dangerous. We are in too much danger. I'm gonna head out a little bit. Just get my footing again. Get grounded again. Be on solid ground. I don't like these enemies. I don't know if they're actually damaging us, but that's all fine. This is not the run anymore where we are immune to melee damage, so don't let enemies get too close. Okay. We are killing a whole bunch of our opponents as well. We're not just running past them, which is normally what happens once we reach this stage of the game. We are just trying to teleport or sneak past every single thing in existence. It's not how we're fighting it this time around. We're actually standing our ground. Now that is a lot of gold. That's something I will make a detour for. Other than that though, I think we should be close to the next level. There's a guy in the wall there. There's spider limbs raining down on top of us. I don't want anything to do with that. I don't want anything to do with anything. I look at the ones, but I think I'm too scared to buy anything now. Even though some of them might look interesting and I might have passed like an instant game winner. You guys will probably know that I don't. Stainless armor. You return fire when hit by projectiles and gain resistance against projectiles and explosions. Our perks have really been nice and defensive this run. Which definitely helps. Can we kill him with some boxes on his head? Did I have a box on my head? Did I have a box on my head till the year 06? If you get that reference, 15 respect points. I know it's a lot, I know it's a hefty amount, but I don't think there's many grime connoisseurs out there like me. Wow, that sounded like tooting my own horn to the largest extent. Immediately get rid of the poison. We have greatness on our hands. That was me accidentally selecting the meteor one, so I'm very glad that I now know how it looks, and it looked kind of damaging and safe, but I think I'm gonna stay far away from it in the future still though. Alright, I need to choose a path to go down and not try to clear out the entirety of this map, because that is just not needed. If this droid-looking motherfucker could just die, that would also be greatly appreciated. He drops a lot of oil and therefore creates a lot of fire, so I'm going to be quite careful around him. There's another one of those fuckers here. Just take my time. Get rid of the fire. Make sure I always have the right one selected. If both of these guys could just quickly fuck off, because I really don't want them to be close to me. Keep lighting myself on fire. There we go, that was nice. Had my mana regenerate for a bit and made sure I gave him like the full load. If you... ladies, if you know what I mean. No, don't let them swarm you. Okay, our health points are getting low. We need to re-evaluate our options for a second. I think I want to go down this trajectory because I have already cleared out quite a lot of it, but I need to make sure that these little buggers don't mean the end of me. This is safe for me to be down here. Kill them. Because I think they spawn the little fuckers actually. Just kill everybody from a nice distance. That's exactly how the US military operates. It's exactly how I can operate as well. I didn't expect the missiles. I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect missiles to be flying at me. We have 2 health points remaining. We cannot get hit by anything. Not by one malevolent pixel. Because that will mean the end of us. Although I am traversing right back to the enemy that just fired missiles at us. So I guess we are kind of signing our own death wish. What am I doing? There doesn't seem to be a way through here. I guess we could try and head up here. But are we going to make it without dying to the rockets guy? There's too much. I see you in the next video, okay? There's too many enemies. There's too much to take into account. Although we are still alive, I feel like it can't... Oh, I didn't even notice the fire. Damn. We could have gotten more out of that, for sure. But I'm fine with it. I feel like I didn't play too poorly, okay? Cut me some slack. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.